The winter of 1944 brought Europe its coldest season in decades, and into this frozen hell marched the men of the 101st Airborne Division. Surrounded at the Belgian crossroads town of Bastogne, these paratroopers faced annihilation as Hitler launched his last great offensive in the West, Operation Wacht am Rhein, what the Allies would call the Battle of the Bulge. By December 22, 1944, the situation was desperate. The 101st, along with elements of the 10th Armored Division and other units, found themselves completely encircled by the German Fifth Panzer Army. Approximately 18,000 American troops were trapped, facing over 45,000 German soldiers equipped with Panther and Tiger tanks. The critical road junction of Bastogne controlled 7 major arteries. Its capture would allow German armor to race toward the Meuse River and potentially Antwerp. At 11:30 a.m., on that frozen December morning, 4 German soldiers approached American lines under a flag of truce. They carried a typewritten ultimatum from General der Panzertruppe Heinrich Freiherr von Luttwitz, commander of the German XL7th Panzer Corps. The message demanded the honorable surrender of Bastogne within 2 hours, warning that otherwise the town would face total annihilation by German artillery. The document was delivered to Brigadier General Anthony McAuliffe, acting commander of the 101st in General Maxwell Taylor's absence. When his staff officers gathered in the division's command post, a damp, cold basement in the Heinz barracks, McAuliffe initially responded with disbelief. "Aw, nuts," he exclaimed upon reading the surrender demand. As he considered a formal reply, he remarked, "I don't know what to tell them." Colonel Harry Kinnard suggested, "That first remark of yours would be hard to beat, General." McAuliffe's response was typed up. To the German commander, "Nuts," the American commander. The single-word reply baffled the German delegation. When the American officer delivering it, Colonel Joseph Harper, explained it meant, "Go to hell," the message's defiance became clear. The siege intensified immediately. German artillery, including 88mm flak guns used in ground rolls and 105mm howitzers, began pounding American positions. Temperatures dropped to -87 degrees 22 Megs, and the 101st faced critical shortages of ammunition, medical supplies, and winter clothing. Their 30 caliber M1 Garands and 45 caliber Thompson submachine guns froze regularly, requiring constant maintenance. For 4 more days, the Screaming Eagles held. On December 26th, elements of General George Patton's Third Army broke through the German encirclement. The 4th Armored Division's 37th Tank Battalion, led by Lieutenant Colonel Creighton Abrams, reached Bastogne at 4:45 p.m. The siege was lifted, but fighting would continue around the perimeter for weeks. The 101st suffered approximately 1,641 casualties during the siege, with another 4,000 non-battle casualties from frostbite and exposure. The Bastogne stand became legendary. McAuliffe's one-word response entered military lore as the ultimate expression of defiance against overwhelming odds. The 101st's stubborn defense disrupted the German timetable critically, buying time for Allied reinforcements to contain the Bulge. Their actions demonstrated that airborne troops, though lightly armed compared to armored divisions, could serve as effective speed bumps against mechanized forces when properly employed in defensive roles. The Battered Bastards of Bastogne earned the 101st Airborne a Presidential Unit Citation, and their stand remains a textbook example of how determined infantry fighting from prepared positions in terrible conditions can thwart superior armored forces.